Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on the Simply Zen channel. My name is Wingless, and here's the third installment of the sources that I'm reviewing on OPlegends Neptune Prisons. Now this one is usually the first one a lot of people are dealing with, but I wanted to do it last because it's the one that's going to get you a lot of resources, but will most likely be the one that you kind of work off of a lot, but there's a lot of ways to improve it while gathering the beacons. It'll do a lot, and we're going to go over a lot of the stuff that this one offers, and is pretty much the one that resembles the most prison. So let's check it out. So most mines are going to start looking like this, probably with a lot less of the ores showing, but you will be seeing the green beacons that are going to be popping up a lot. It goes all the way to the bottom. You'll see that it's pretty deep, but it'll grow as you rank up the mining. Of course, the way that you rank up your mining is getting more money by destroying the blocks to move forward, and the little resources that you'll unlock will also help with that. Similar to the lake and the farm, you're going to get enchantments that you want to work on so that you can move forward into your growth. Example of just someone mining with a lot of the abilities that they have that's just going through the mine. But let's break it down. You'll see they started with cobblestone, and you're going to start cobblestone as well, but there's a way to change the skin on that. That's just cosmetic. Some of these get unlocked when you mine enough. I'll show you my mine that has a different kind of cosmetic. So my mine's a little bit bigger. It got a little bit more going for it, but that's just from the rank that I've gained from all the progress. None of the cosmetic factors will improve what you're doing unless it specifies on it, but all the skins that I was given and the ones that I've unlocked were just basic looking ones, but you can still see the main resources that get unlocked when you're mining. So you can see the gold, the coal, the emerald, the copper, the iron, all that stuff. And so those are all the things that you want to look into. Now, when dealing with the enchants, the first ones you really want to work on is like probably the first four of them: moving faster, the speed, fortune, especially if you can increase that one, as well as the efficiency. Although to be honest, I looked into the efficiency early on, and I felt that it wasn't really doing much overall, but it does do a lot when dealing with the beacons on their own when you're attacking them individually. But that sort of gets subverted when you end up having Dragon Burst triggering a lot, along with other abilities that are just going through. Early on, you really want to focus on getting the fortune up. Then you have multipliers that'll help you a lot with getting even more money or orbs, depending on which one you go for. Greed is a big one that'll help you a lot to multiply the blocks that you're breaking. Yard still gives you a boost that gets triggered after a while anyway. You could almost have this like half and it'll do well, but once you get to 8,500, you're always getting a boost of 8.5. So the boost that you get is dependent on the levels that you get. Another one that ends up helping a lot is Frenzy, but I kind of worked at this one last because Pouch Finder is the one that ended up just getting loads of money early on to help things out to get the rank of the mine moving forward. Your usual ones that you can find in the other ones as well as Key Finder, but this one, the Key Finder, works immensely in conjunction with stuff like Dragon Burst. When the mine could just start erasing itself, you start getting a lot of them. Combo helps with the orb gathering multiplier. The unique ones that destroy or help destroy the mine very quickly is Apocalypse, Airstrike, and Carpet Bomb. Personally, Apocalypse is not my favorite, and you'll see that it's pretty low at this time, but the ones that really do a lot for getting lots of stuff from your mine, and we just saw it earlier from the other one, is Airstrike and Carpet Bomb, where it's just destroying sections of the mine or getting it bombed by airplanes that are going forward. But a good trick is actually deactivating the animation of it by going into settings and then going into drop toggle settings. Now there's all the ones about the different gems that you're able to get and the keys and stuff like that. I would consider keeping these. There's one where if you're getting keys, instead of going into your inventory, you could just enable it so it goes directly into your thing. If you're not looking to trade them, that's fine, but that doesn't affect anything in regards to your mine. The ones that do are Airstrike and Carpet Bomb, and this is just for the block destruction, because if you have them activated and you start mining, you'll see the damage and the holes and the destructions that occurs, and it makes mining a little bit difficult when dealing with it. And that's not including the fact that you have Dragon Burst destroying layers as well, and so this can make it very difficult to mine, and you end up already getting crashed into the bottom. Your whole mine gets destroyed, and it ends up being very difficult trying to manage that. Now, what you could do to avoid that is trigger and deactivate the animation, but you're still getting the currency of it, and that actually helps you a lot more without the holes happening. So if you go mine reset, and we see the mine is filled out. We can have the advantage of the airstrike and the carpet bomb, but we're still able to use the other ability, Dragon's Burst, without any of the problems happening. And it's taking out each layer with Dragon Burst, so it's picking up the beacons that would have otherwise taken a bit of time if you do it manually on its own, which is what the efficiency would do. So early on it's necessary because you're going to need the orbs to move forward, but otherwise afterwards you're just getting the mine itself and it's just picking up all the beacons. You can see that it's accumulating fairly quickly. The other things in the settings you want to take into account are the various notifications that you get for either Pouch Finder or like enchantment notifications. Pouch Finder will trigger constantly. So if I reactivate this and start mining, that's Pouch Finder, and you see how much money you're getting all the time, but it fills up your chat a lot. So make sure in the settings, notification, just disable that. You can disable the other ones that you find that is getting too much, like the sell summary. I could disable that. Don't really need that anymore. And so all of those will help you just relax on that. Now, all that is helpful, but you still have the usual things that you can do as well. Have your crystal to help you out. You can also have skin abilities, either cosmetic or non-cosmetic, that can help you out as well. But then you also have this thing called Relic. Relic is accessed by this guy, or you can also just select it by doing /relics, and you're able to put your relics in what is called a relic incubator to get prizes and abilities and items. So I can trigger the ones. You'll see if there's still blocks that need to be mined, you're not going to be able to close it, but then the other ones you can get and get all the extra items you're able to acquire from them. You get these relics occasionally through the lucky blocks or just while you're mining. The increased chances with that or with pets will help with the increase, and then you can add these into your relic incubator again, and while you're mining normally you have a chance to unlock some of these things, even with some chances here like the loot box or getting some seasonal ranks that can help you out. You saw that I even had a chance to get an Apollo rank, which is another one of the highest ones, and I didn't get it, but there's still the chance all the time for that. So getting all the prize keys, ultra pet boxes, this is the one that really gets you a lot of stuff in addition to the additional keys that you get from the crates, which you can always access by doing /crates and have all of the ones that you've accessed. And here's 418 of them just from the mine, so you get to a point where it's really helpful, let alone the other ones. This is the mine that's going to get you the most keys, get you the most items, and a lot of the stuff that you're looking to try to move forward, like stuff for your miners that you could put on your plot or other items as well. These can all be done also on someone else's mine, and this season the one that is available and is announced that is tax-free usually is you can go to the mine, the Black Baby, and if you go here and you'll see that a lot of people tend to use this one very quickly, and the reason why is it is one of the bigger mines at level 120, but because it's so big it's able to already gain and provide a lot more beacons, a lot more items, and also a lot more dollars per the areas that you have, and this helps boost your own mine. Now, is there a point to use your mine afterwards? I don't know. I personally have stopped using my personal mine because this one works just so well, and you'll notice that there isn't any of the other ores that are available. That might be a factor that can impact you, but I have not seen anything happen from that, and so all I've been doing is moving forward with this, and it has helped me a lot, upping my rank, increasing the amount of money I'm getting, gathering the orbs that I have, and so on. And as usual, don't forget to work with getting the armor shards that you get from the mine to help build the armor pierce pieces that you have to improve your chances, as well as triggering other things that can help you out to increase your chances of getting even more orbs, even more dollars, and even more everything that's available to you. And after a while you'll see that the mine will reset because everyone's using it. But one thing I've noticed on this server is even when it's someone else's mine, it'll reset, and then once it's reset, it resets to a free mine that you get to use, and now you have access to all of this that'll help you out. It's not taxed, and it just makes sure that you can gain as much as possible while utilizing the full length of the whole mine. So all that is super helpful for you. Make sure that you have the appropriate pet. All those are going to be super helpful for you when trying to use the mine. Hope that's helped you out. One thing I'm going to do is showcase one thing real quick, and that's one of the skins that I was able to acquire. If we go back to the pickaxe skin, one of the skins that I got was something called a metal detector. Now, I haven't tried it with a pet that I have exclusively for lucky blocks, but this one is specifically a skin for unlocking loads of lucky blocks. So let's see what happens. Now, if I trigger it and aim downwards and do metal detector, it's going to start triggering a bunch of lucky blocks, and if you're looking to gain more lucky blocks, especially for when you do your passes. This will help you a lot increase your chances of getting them completed. In this case, one of my passes was Orb Greed, so that was easy. Here said than done. Another one was my boosters. So all that will help you move forward very quickly in getting a lot of items at such a short period of time with your mind. You're just seeing all the lucky blocks. And for those wondering where I got the skin, I got it from one from the Wandering Trader, but I got another one from winning the Battle Pass, and you can do that too. I have another one that's coming up, which is a tool skin box, and that's the one that I'm looking forward to opening, and I'll be able to showcase it if I get something different as well. So keep an eye on those things. It can help you out, especially the Wandering Trader, or you can win it from any of the relics, or there's other ways to do it as well by just leveling up your skills. If you do the /skills, you'll notice that you have ones for each of the sources that you work at, and for the mine one, you can see that there's loads of stuff that you can unlock, and eventually you can reach ones that are very useful, like the tool skin box at level 22. That's all I got for you for this last source. I'll keep track of other items that I have and other things that I've seen and showcase them to you all. I hope that this helps you a lot, and we'll talk to you another time. Make sure to leave comments on anything that you feel that you would like more information on, or just want to chat with us. With that said, thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.